So I think one of the coolest things about this whole system of oxygen transport is the body has a way to know when it's in position to deliver oxygen to the tissues that need it the most, and specifically those that are the most metabolically active. Maybe if you were exercising those tissues. And it does so by recognizing the presence of carbon dioxide, which is a byproduct of metabolism. And so when carbon dioxide is produced and released from the cells, it ultimately finds its way diffusing into the red blood cells. And the slow process of turning into carbonic acid that would happen naturally is sped up significantly by carbonic anhydrase. So it takes the CO2, turns it into an acid, the acid diffuses, raising the H plus concentration, lowering the acidity, and ultimately, just in order to keep equilibrium and charge balance, the bicarbonate ions are shuttled out of the cell, replaced with chloride ions. But the end result is a increase in local pH, a decrease in local pH, and an increase in the H plus ions. So when you look at the curve, you see that as acidity goes down, so does oxygen binding affinity. And part of the reason is because the H plus ions actually bind to hemoglobin at specific sites. So they have an allosteric effect too, which also stabilized the T state like 2,3-BPG did. So not only does carbon dioxide participate in this, pH change, but it also can bind allosterically to hemoglobin at the amino terminal of the polypeptide chains that make up the subunits. So all this is to say that lower in pH decreases hemoglobin oxygen binding affinity.